Welcome to Around Table. This is the episode where your favorite friends from the Wreck My Podcast get together around a virtual table and talk about nothing and everything. I'm here with my guest this week. They call him the Oat Milk Bottom Bum. It's Cam.
That's who I am. It is the creamiest of the milk alternatives.
Yeah, I don't even know what I said there.
I don't either. The Oat Milk Bottom Bum?
Yeah.
That's me, the OBB.
You down with OBB? Yeah, you know me.
I'm all... Guys,
lost short in here.
That's it. I'm on the show for the first time.
Yeah, all right. Sorry. I'm here with my other guest. It's Kreger.
Wow, that's who I am. Nothing else, just right to the point. That's just me.
Yeah.
Are you down with OBB?
Oh yeah, I'm down with OBB.
Oh, I'm here with my other guest. He's the King of Kings. It's Joe.
The King of Kings, you are God.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
Oh, guys. And then
Welcome,
I'm your host.
loyal subjects.
I'm your host who's a tomato right now.
Yeah.
Who's crying. I'm Jordan. Okay, reel it in.
But just hang on. The two fake names are King of Kings and Oat Milk
Bottom
Bum.
Dude, I am like dying right now. Like, I can't. Wow. I don't know why I found that so funny, but
Which
I did.
Which is funny though, because Oat Milk Bottom Bum is what happens to Cam every time he has milk.
It's true. It's true.
Dude, that was the craziest intro I've ever done. I have not laughed that hard since 1984. So, okay.
Nice.
I want to talk about at the beginning here. Our good friends over at the Elite 8 Showdown. One of them is Tim France. And I don't know, Kreger, have you listened to their latest? He is not French. No, it's false advertising. He's like Fox News over here.
No, he's French like French toast.
Exactly. So, Kreger, have you listened to their newest
French fries?
There you go.
What other French stuff is he like?
French Montana.
He doesn't like anything. He doesn't like most things that have flavor, from what I understand.
French Montana.
Hence why they eat those building bars.
Yes, the bars that build. Okay, so Kreger, have you listened to their newest episode? Oh wait, why am I asking Kreger? Cam, have you listened to their newest episode?
No.
No, didn't think so.
Cam, have you listened to any of their episodes?
Only the one where they were pretending to be us.
There you go. So I wanted to bring this up because Tim says he wants to start doing a sipping cream exchange with you.
Oh, I'm in.
Oh, yeah.
He was very excited when you brought up sipping cream on one of our episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like a
sounds
boy.
Sexual.
Yes. So, yeah, reach out to him. You guys can start changing sipping creams. That's also not a niche, like, category of porn. It's actually a thing, right?
I was going to ask him if he wants me to, like, package my own sipping cream, and he can have as much as he wants.
You know what? It could be like a what's the dude's name? Fazoli from The Princess Bride, where it could be like...
no, I'm pretty sure it's a TV show, Fazoli and Isles.
Yes, Fazoli and Isles, where you could put out, and he has to figure out which one is your sipping cream and which one is the Tennessee sipping cream. But
his name is Vicini.
There's sipping cream in both of them.
Yeah, there's sipping cream. There's Cam sipping cream in both of them. Yes, and Vicini. Joe,
it's because Cam built up a tolerance.
I did in San Francisco. No, but I'm totally down to share sipping cream. It's delicious. And for those of you that... Did I explain it last time? I don't remember.
You might have.
No, it was 2 weeks ago.
I don't remember you having sipping cream.
It's kind of like thicker Baileys.
Yes.
But they do different flavors. I have a banana pudding one right now.
Cam,
I would be so down for that.
Cam, have you ever drank Baileys from a shoe?
I have.
Nice.
You want to go to a club with everybody, where people wee on each other?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know where you guys are going sometimes. Says the guy who could not stop laughing at the beginning.
I'm old Greg.
Oat Milk Bottom Bum. All right, let's move into our first segment here, which is beer review.
All the time.
You know what's funny is it's like a holdout where you guys like say words over the jingles, but I'm pretty sure that the way that it works doing it on the internet is that you never sync up properly with the jingle.
Don't care. Still gonna do it.
Always off.
Short hair don't care.
All right, sounds good. So Cam, what are you drinking over there in TN?
Yeah, so I decided to go for something that is a new thing that I've tried. And I think Krager actually had some when he was down in Macon. It's a Miller Lite.
Nice.
That is a factual thing. I had Miller Lite while I was in Macon, Bacon, Georgia.
I'm drinking this. I have Colorado's Finest on deck.
Oh, nice. Yes. How are those mountains doing?
They're
Summer
blue. They're pretty
breeze.
blue. But yeah, I don't have any craft stuff right now. I'm in between paychecks, so.
Ah, yes. That old story. That old chestnut.
Yeah, I only have stuff from when people came over and brought beer over.
Well, there you
Yeah.
go. Those are
Miller Lite.
literally Krager's Miller Lights. Except maybe not. All right.
When I was in Georgia, I brought him nice beer.
He did.
That's
thank
true.
you.
Because Krager is a nice fellow.
It was full of compliments.
It was delicious.
All right, Krager.
Oh, am
Are
I
you
supposed to
drinking
review
anything?
my Miller Lite? It's Miller Lite.
Where does it rank on Untapped?
On Untapped, I'd give this a. It's straight up 4. It's just a 4.
Oh, wow. Out of
it is-
78.
It is for the toilet. Also, what I'm enjoying more than anything is the very big edible I had before the show.
Is that legal in Tennessee? Yes. Okay.
Totally is.
But that's okay because you're not in
Uh,
Tennessee. You're in California right now, so it's totally fine.
Yeah, and my neighbor all the way across right over there is definitely not a sheriff.
I don't think does anyone even like in America anymore care. I feel like we're kind of at that point where like even cops
Apparently
aren't
they,
gonna
People
care.
in Tennessee do.
apparently they care if you're an Olympic runner.
Yeah, but that's not America. That's like where is it? Beijing, Hong Kong, the moon. Where are they doing
The
it this year?
American Anti-Doping
no,
Agency is
Tokyo.
the one that busted her.
Oh, the American
Yeah.
Doping Agency.
Yeah.
What is that like in
Yeah.
Colombia?
No, don't you remember we talked about this where this like record-setting women's Olympic runner, she's getting banned for a month because
Yeah,
she's
it's
a
some-
Fastest woman in the world.
Something Richardson. What's her first name? I can't remember.
Hot
her first
dog.
name. Hot dog. Hot dog Richardson.
Richard.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna quick tangent. While we have Cam here, I wanted. I'm assuming you didn't listen to the last episode, so I want to get his opinion on the whole. There is a person who has had surgeries who is I don't know the correct terminology, but they used to be a man.
It's a transgender person.
There was a transgender person who was a man who was who competed in lifting, and they transitioned to a woman.
Weightlifting, Cam.
Weightlifting, and they're being allowed to enter the Olympics as a woman competing against a woman.
Yeah, fuck it. You're a
And-
woman. Who cares? I don't care.
I figured he'd do that because Cam's all about the ideology rather than the function.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. And also, no one really cares about the Olympics. Like, no one's
Actually-
going to remember this shit in 2 days.
Yeah, this
The
year is
athletes
actually
do.
a great year.
Who do?
Who do?
The athletes?
The athletes who spend their lives
Wow.
training for that, and like
Yeah,
they have
they
to
spent
compete
their life
against a man
training to
now.
compete in the Olympics, and they're not competing against a man. They're competing against a woman. They are competing against a woman,
You're
and
not
that is
gonna-
the end of it.
Okay.
You're not
I
going to
will
win this.
say-
You're
I
not going to win this
disagree,
battle,
but it's
Krager.
fine.
This is a comedy show.
I do
Let's not get
understand.
me literally the most fired up that I can possibly get.
I do
Corey's
understand. Obviously, there's differences in hormone therapy, and that's going to have a dramatic effect.
Yep.
But is there anything to while they were training, they weren't undergoing hormone therapy?
No, because then you're just assuming that that person is doing it to compete to win rather than
No.
doing it because it is a major lifestyle change and life change to actually identify as a woman in the public eye where it's constant scrutiny.
Which
So
I would
I have
agree
no
with.
problem with that.
If it's
Yeah.
the random person at the gym, but we're talking about the Olympics.
Yeah, and all of the it's just it.
Well, Cam, do you agree that male physiologically is generally stronger than women?
No,
Well, there are
a woman can fucking push a baby out of her butthole, and we cry if we get flicked in the nut.
I think Corey needs to explain to you how the vagina works.
Goes into the butthole, and it comes out of a bag.
Okay.
Out of
this
a
is
bag.
gonna go nowhere. So we're gonna move on.
Bagged baby.
No, I went somewhere. I'm just saying that what my opinion is. I've thought of all the other things. Yeah, some people are buffer than others, but also they're a woman. They're deciding to drastically change their lives. They're a woman. Who fucking cares?
It's just
Okay.
funny. It's just funny how the doping agency did like ding Hot Dog Richardson
Yeah.
for smoking marijuana, but like the same thing doesn't happen for a hormonal like injections and stuff like that. I feel like it's kind of like if you're gonna go for all of it, you have to go for all of it. You can't just say like, oh, we don't like this one thing, even though this one thing they both are inconsequential.
Is literally written in the rules.
Well, aren't both of them written in the rules? Technically,
only for performance enhancing drugs. Yes,
yeah,
but
hormone therapy is not considered performance enhancing.
I don't think
any means.
Marijuana would be considered. It's like
but it's actually written as marijuana in the rules.
And testosterone is a performance-enhancing drug, but
yeah,
anyway,
which is not taking.
The only way marijuana is a performance-enhancing drug is if at the finish line there is a giant Hershey bar.
Yep, that's a great Robin Williams joke. I was just going to say that.
Okay, so I am drinking.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking a can of hormone therapy.
It looks like a Coca-Cola.
I'm drinking from Slow Brew. I'm drinking from Slow Brewing.
Nice.
Renegade Red Ale.
I love it.
Another beer
from Slow Brewing.
It is another beer that Joe and Kay got me for my birthday.
Oh, nice. And how is it? Oh, that's a sweet sound.
It's red.
From the camera, the front of the can almost looks like it says Tecate.
Dude, that would be the dream.
Oh, yeah.
It is quite delicious.
Nice.
Well, there you go. That's the type of review you get here.
I would give it on Untapped out of 5. I give it a 3.95.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Are you a fan of Reds usually?
Yeah, I used to be a bigger fan of Reds. Now they're like middle of the road for me, which is where that kind of ranked out.
Yeah, I feel like a good red is really good, but most Reds are just like kind of coppery tasting to me.
Yeah, this one's a little coppery taste.
I mean, I was born with silver spoons in my mouth, but I don't want my beer to taste like that. So,
Brewer's notes: layered, toasted, earthy, 5.6% ABV and 30 IBUs.
Oh, nice. Ibus.
I thought you said IBS.
It's got 65 irritable bowel syndrome a day.
30 on the IBS scale.
Joe, are you drinking anything?
I am. I'm actually drinking something from a new brewery that's out here. I'm drinking their pale ale, and it would be called First 13 by Pocock Brewing Company.
Oh, yeah, that new brewery out there we've never talked about before on the podcast.
It's delicious. It is a pale ale made with some honey, wildflower honey, as well as a cascade of hops. Always a crowd favorite. And I like the can. Very patriotic.
Yeah, we're still close to July 4th, and we still live in America.
We're still in July. It works.
Yeah. So in classic Jordan fashion, I'm going to tell you about a beer I drank last night. So I drank a beer from Saloon Door Brewing Company in Webster, Texas. It was called Canadian AF. It's a maple vanilla coffee imperial cream ale.
That sounds like a lot.
Please tell me when it says AF, it was AHF?
It was EH. Canadian EHF.
All right, perfect.
No, this thing was killer. Like, it sounds like a lot going on, and honestly, it was a lot going on, but it tasted so good. It was a toasty 9% alcohol by volume, so that was nice. And got a 3.92 on Untapped right now, so that's
pretty
cool.
high.
I gave it a 4.25. It was really, really good. My pee smelled like it this morning.
Wait, you gave it a 4? Wait, doesn't it only go up to 4?
No, it goes up to 5.
No,
so you want to change your Miller now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to a 5?
To 5.
Yeah, I think
then my joke's not as good, but
yeah. What kind of scale goes to just 4?
I don't know, dude. That's why I've literally only rated things 3.75 on the show when I thought it could be more than 4 the entire time.
Well, that tells us something.
I thought that was like a fucking really high grade. Everything that amended that was a 4 or slightly below, move that up just one whole
There
point.
you go.
One step.
Point. one letter grade. Well, that's our beer review, so let's move on to a random question I have for you guys.
I've got a question for you. Yeah.
All right, so here's my random question. Have you guys, you know what that ick is on TikTok right now? Like they're saying like, oh, this is my ick. No?
I haven't even heard that.
Okay, so it's this thing where guys and gals are talking about what they don't like about the opposite sex or the same sex, depending on your orientation, in like dating areas and stuff like that. Like, it's essentially what's a turnoff?
My orientation is usually south.
Yes. So just kind of like what your turnoff is, but they call it like an ick. So I'm curious what your guys' ick is for someone you would be dating.
I have a pet peeve for the opposite sex.
Okay.
Septum nose rings.
Okay.
100% absolutely hate them.
Yep.
Yeah,
100%.
they're not too nice looking, but regular nose rings you don't mind.
No, just a
On the
septum
side,
one.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't like
Yeah,
my
it's like,
females
I'm not-
looking like a
it's like-
bull.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're not
like
they're not
I
too...
can never take them into a china shop. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Ayo. I think, like, for me, I really hate those. Remember those baggy tribal pants that were popular in, like, 2010?
Parachute pants?
Well, no, like the ones that girls wore in, like, 2010 that were,
You
like...
mean like the flare pants?
Is that what they're called? I don't know what
With
they're
the
called.
optimum jiggle.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
just
are you
awful.
kidding me? Those pants are incredible. They make
pants.
any girl's butt look immaculate.
Are those?
How
are
can
those
you see
jeans
them? I'm
that ride a
talking
little bit
about-
higher.
I'm talking about the giant ones. You can't see anything underneath. Like, literally, you could fit 3 people in them. They're
Oh,
so
like
big.
Janko
Oh.
jeans?
You must be
like-
talking about something different.
Probably, because I hated them. It was a huge fad for, like, a few years, and I hated them.
Weird.
Hated them.
Speaking of that, I was at the Dodger game yesterday, and I noticed I waited in line forever for some food. And while I was waiting, I saw at least 7,500, like, 20-something to teenage girls who all of them were wearing a black or a white tank top with high-waisted jeans. I'm all like, all right, I guess that's the thing now in LA.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
high
huge
waisted
right
is
now.
back for sure.
Yeah, it's all back.
I have
Yep.
a question. What's the over under for how many times Krager is going to mention the Dodger game in this podcast?
That was
The
one.
new bike.
It may or may not be my story time and my Stoked On This.
Oh, man. That's insider trading right there. We can't bet on that now.
I don't really have a ton of. I don't really have anything really. Just general cleanliness. Like you just have to bathe regularly.
Yeah.
So what
Like-
should be the standard for all humans?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
just
true.
Bathe.
Yeah, I agree. I also, if you have a Karen haircut, like, I don't care what age you are, that's, like, the worst looking thing in the world to me.
Yeah.
You know
I'd
what?
say one of my.
Don't
The
even say it,
haircut-
Joe.
The
Don't
haircut
even
that
say it.
everyone says, it's the classic, may I speak to your manager haircut? I've always liked that haircut.
Oh, my God. What is wrong with you?
Well, hey Joe, the good news for you, you'll be attracted to women once you're in your 40s and 50s.
There you
Good
go.
news for you, Krager. I'm attracted to those women now.
I don't know why it's good news for me, but thanks.
Hey-oh.
Yeah. So
Also, I
you're-
really hate when
I was-
people like that I'm attracted to just wear vampire teeth 24/7. Those plastic ones
Oh.
from Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, yeah, that's awful. I hate people like that.
They're just like used in there. They keep taking them out to talk to you, and they do that like, and then they.
Oh. Maybe not those teeth, but I am a sucker for a woman in vampire teeth.
No, just those Chuck E. Cheese ones that are like white or neon. And
Cam's just
they
into
wear
any
them
chicks who are in
24/7.
a vampire weekend.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd say one of my biggest pet peeves is if you
Constant golf
you're
ball in the pocket.
if they're just really rude and inconsiderate, especially to like customer service people, wait staff, anything like that.
Oh,
you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
So
That's
I
an
went
automatic
to...
no go.
Uses yo-yo as a tampon. Really long string.
I do have a question.
Yes.
Cam, I realize it's within a year that you did move to Knoxville.
Yeah.
Did you need to put a map on the wall to know where you were going?
So, Corey's mom got this for us.
Is it a map of Knoxville?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
And she was like, "This will look great in your house." And we were like, "Yeah, I mean, it's like a cool looking map. It's a cute map." But as soon as I went up there, I was like, "This is where we live."
Oh, that's funny.
But it's nice. At least we have something for this wall.
There you go. I was going to say, I looked up a bunch of what people said were their icks, so I thought I'd share some of these with you. And surprisingly, a lot of them were hygiene, Cam. So you're on the right track with all those people. But someone said not wearing socks and having veiny ankles is a turnoff.
What does that mean?
You can't control one thing they can control, one thing they cannot.
Nope.
What is a veiny
varicose
ankle?
veins.
I don't- can't recall ever seeing a veiny ankle.
Yeah, they're called vankles.
Yeah.
Jordan, raise up your ankle. You're a veiny person.
Yeah, do you have ankles?
I can't get it up. No, I
Raise
don't.
your own socks.
I might want to see a doctor about that one, Jordan.
Yeah, no, I don't. Someone said eating breakfast cereal or soup out of a cup.
What is wrong with that?
That's a
You ever had
turn-off.
breakfast cereal in a mug? It is delicious.
Yeah,
These
then
are
you got
people
perfect
that
for the
have
bed.
never had meaningful relationships because they're petty.
Yes. Well, this person said loud eaters.
Yeah, that's gross.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a huge. Oh, I can't stand loud chewing. Oh,
Anyone ever ate with
One of my
Kevin DeLegero?
I was.
Oh my god, dude! I remember he would always get the buffalo like wings or the buffalo chicken like quesadilla at fucking Schooners. And I was like, I remember the first time I saw him eat that, I'm like, do not ever eat this in front of a girl you are dating, Kevin. Don't ever do that.
The number of times I have told him, I was like, please close your mouth.
Yeah, but dude, like loud chewing is like one of my pet peeves. Like, in the movie theater, and then like one of my exes, her mom would eat ice out of a cup, and I'm just like, oh no.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah, just like the loudest chewing. And I was
Everyone-
like, just drink water, please.
Everyone at my work. Everyone at my work hates me because I bring my lunch with me every day, and they always know when it's lunchtime because I pull out my bag of carrots, and all I hear is.
Jesus, Jordan. Oh, you are the worst.
I go into the conference room now because I don't want to bother.
What? So
them.
you can put everyone on conference call and do it? You jerk.
Yeah.
How else are you supposed to eat a carrot quietly, though?
Yeah, like what do they
Through
want me
your
to go
butt.
steam
Through
it
your
in the
butthole.
microwave for 30 minutes and then like,
Yeah.
It's called
Just suck on
carrot
them,
enema.
wait for them to soften up.
Yeah. That's not
No.
how you guys eat carrots?
Nope.
Whatever happened
Weird.
to Cam's Instagram live lunch hour?
Oh, fuck, dude. That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
I should do one of those.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
Yeah, I should just do one out of nowhere. It's been a really long time.
Yeah, that has been a long time. And then also
You eating
tell
a
them that
sandwich, talking about how
Live everyday live on Instagram Live.
Yep.
it's
Windmills
Cam
kill
eating
all
a
the birds.
sandwich. Cam eating it's Instagram on Cam eating a sandwich.
I did it
I'm
for
here
like
with a sandwich.
19 days.
I love it. All right. Another thing that someone said is eating a bag of chips and then pouring the crumbs into your mouth.
What is
That's
wrong
the
with
best
that?
part.
I mean,
You
that's
wanna do,
also
like,
just like
Put your finger in
frugality.
there and like, blah, 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 like that's
Yeah.
the worst.
Oh,
No,
fun
I don't, yeah, don't put your finger in there, but straighten out the bag and just pour it all
Yeah.
in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's just called getting bang for your buck, brother.
It's resourceful.
Yeah, getting banged on a buck. So someone said low top
Gotta be a big
Converse with skirts, which I do not agree with.
Nah, I'm okay with that.
Low
Yeah.
top Converse with skirts?
Yeah,
It looks
I'm
better
all
than
for
high
skirt.
top Converse.
Then they said
I'd also
high
take
tops.
a Converse with a skirt.
Yeah, they said
Yeah.
high tops are okay, but not low tops. And I'm like,
Why?
oh, 'cause
Anything
that's where
with
you
the-
draw the line.
guys, I think this blanket statement. Anything with a skirt is good with me.
There you go. Yep.
Christmas tree.
That hairy Irishman.
Christmas tree skirts must have.
Christmas tree.
Skirt, skirt.
All right, another one was skinny jeans with rips in them.
Well, fuck, that's
These
literally
people are dumb. Who made
They're
these
dumb.
lists?
Yeah.
Like, isn't that fashionable now? What is
How
it?
else are you? How else are your knees supposed to get air? Like, just get
Yeah.
your head out of your ass, brother. Come on.
I kind
How's
of
he
agree with
supposed to
this.
show full brain?
I kind of agree with this one. They said seeing someone brush their teeth. I mean, like, it doesn't bother me, but I get it.
Why?
Well, that's
Everyone
all.
has
yeah,
to brush
hold
your
on.
teeth.
Hold on.
What's wrong
hold on,
with it?
Hold on. That's on you. They're in the bathroom brushing your teeth. Just walk away.
Yeah,
Yeah, why
but
are you
I
watching
get it
them
that
brush
like
their teeth?
I brush my teeth in that kind of manner where I just have like foamy rabidness all over
would.
my mouth while I'm doing it because I'm a
Gross.
child, obviously, and never learned how to like keep it in my mouth for 2 minutes straight.
That's what she said.
Everyone has to brush their teeth, so what's the issue?
yeah, I think people just don't like seeing like the toothpaste foaminess. I guess I don't know. It doesn't bother me, but I could kind of understand that one.
Have
It's
they
like,
never watched a porn?
Hey,
They never lived with a significant other?
Hey, someone said festival fashion.
The fuck is that? Like you wear
Okay.
a Christmas sweater?
Like
This
every-
list is just stupid.
I'm pretty sure they mean like Warped Tour and stuff.
No,
No, like Coachella and like EDC. And
Oh yeah, I absolutely hate when girls don't wear clothes and just wear paint. Oh, it's disgusting. Gross.
Yeah, I know.
Ugh.
This
Although-
list is dumb.
Although I do like that one meme where it was like the Han Solo convention because all the girls
Yeah.
at the festival were wearing like the vests
Yeah.
and stuff, the boots. It's great. And then the final thing here, which I am like, okay, you person, whoever this is, go away.
Neon
Dungeons and Dragons. They said.
Oh, wrong. Get out of here.
Dude,
Yeah.
I've been watching so many TikToks about Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm like, I'm really mad that you two moved away because we would have like the best Dungeons and Dragons.
It's the coolest fucking game in the world.
Yeah.
I want to play
try it.
so hard.
Me too. Otterville, let's come back.
I need to bring back Found a Hand,
Found a hag.
the long lost cousin of Legolas.
Who was the orc? But it was the top half orc, bottom half human, or something.
What?
Is that
Do you
Johnny?
remember that?
I don't think
Was that
that was
Johnny?
any of
No,
our
was that
campaign.
not us? I thought that we had a character who was like
Could've been.
half
I also
orc.
could have made that person up, and it could
That's
have been an NPC. I don't know. I
That's
honestly
Literally
don't
never
remember
made it out
anything
the
from
very
that game.
first hut, so
Yeah, because you guys asked that otter so many questions.
I really wanted to know everything about the Otter King. I wanted to know everything.
What's your economic system like?
Jordan is that person where when he plays an RPG video game, will ask every single question that is available in the wheel.
I will.
Yes, he
And
does every
Oh my
single
God.
side quest.
even as a kid on like Pokemon, I would go into every single house and talk to every single person that's around.
Well, that
Oh
makes
my
sense. In
God.
Pokemon, you have to do that.
Because they'll be like, thank you for talking to me. Here's a Jigglypuff.
And you're
Yeah,
like, wow.
exactly.
But it's true, yeah. Like Mass Effect took me like 3 times longer than most people because I'm like every option. All right, so let's move into drunk plots with Cam.
Blood in their urine.
Blood in their urine. Here's
Oh,
the jingle.
no, I got no movie for that.
Wait, are we actually? Is that what we're doing?
No.
Oh,
The
okay.
jingle.
Here we go.
This is a drunk pots with Cam. Just got a can for all you drunken pots and you'll learn stuff. Yeah.
Kroger gracing us with that amazing jingle.
One take.
Yeah, that was one take. I
air.
I was surprisingly able to find a song it fit kind of with it. All right,
I've
so
got-
Cam, what drunk plots do you have for us this week?
I've got one for you, and it's very timely and topical. It's that one with that big titty spider.
Oh, Black Widow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, all right then. So that was that segment.
I
Moving
got
on.
another one. I got
Oh,
another
you got
one.
another one?
Here,
Yeah.
hold on. Same movie, same thing. We got the deadly
titty spider.
spider. We got the Russian spider. We got the mummy spider, and we got the stranger spider.
I haven't watched. Wait,
Is that like
I
when
haven't
you
watched.
sit on the
I haven't
spider,
watched
wait
it
for it
yet.
to fall
No,
asleep?
because
and-
her
he's
sis-
referring
her sis-
to David Harper from Stranger Things, Rachel
Okay.
Weisz from The Mummy. What was Florence Pugh that you said?
whatever her sister's name in the movie. All I know is she is hot.
Elena.
Sure, let's go with that.
I think that's her name. Yeah. Anyway, what's the next one, Cam?
I don't have one.
Okay, moving on to higher thoughts with Chill.
Ooh, Memento.
This is the one jingle that gets us a copyright strike every time.
We're also gonna. We can't sit on Joe's probably greatest joke in the last like 6 months.
Which one?
Oh, the Memento?
Oh, the
Yeah.
Memento. Yeah, that was good. That
Look,
was
I have
good.
one.
Uh-huh.
I don't have one.
I get it. That definitely didn't go over my head or nothing. So
Yeah.
Have you ever
All
seen
right,
that movie,
Joe.
Krager? Christopher Nolan?
Nope.
Oh, it's a good movie. You should watch it.
It is a good.
Maybe he has. He just doesn't have it tattooed on himself yet.
He just
Yeah.
fell asleep during it.
All right, Joe, what do you got?
So I actually can't take credit for this next higher thinking, but I did hear
Sure
it
you
while
can.
I
That's
was
what we
in
do
a
on this
higher state of
podcast.
mind. But it blew my mind when I heard it on a comedian. I think it was a comedian. I don't even remember where I heard it. But have any of you guys realized that almost every hand you have ever shaken has had a dick in it?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
it's great.
Yeah. Why not?
Just think about that.
Uh huh.
And
I've touched so many dicks.
and a lot of people have touched my dick.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Guys, we've all touched each other's dicks.
Hey, what is a high five?
5 dicks.
All right, let's move on to call him Krager. I'm kind of breezing through these ones real quick here. Anything else you want to add?
I do have another one if you want to.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Called higher thoughts, not one, just one.
So, a few weeks ago, I went to McDonald's, and just getting late night dinner. It was really late in the night. I was coming home from work. Just wanted something to eat, bring home to Kate. She wanted chicken nuggets. I got a Big Mac. So I'm ordering at the drive-thru.
Instead of getting her chicken nuggets, you're just like, no, you're getting a Big Mac.
No, I got her chicken nuggets.
She wanted chicken nuggets, but I got that bitch a Big Mac.
That's some
I got
BDE right
myself
there.
the Big Mac. Okay.
All right.
So anyways, I order the chicken nuggets, and then they go, I'm in the drive-thru, and they ask for, what sauce would you like? Would you like barbecue? And I go, no, can I get sweet and sour? So then she starts typing. She asks what the next order was. I said, can I get a Big Mac? And she goes, oh, for the chicken nuggets, you want a barbecue, right? No, I would like sweet and sour. And so she gives me my total, goes up to the line, pay, getting ready to get my food. They're putting everything in the bag, and they go, you want a barbecue, right? And I went, no, I want it sweet and sour. So my question is, why the fuck does McDonald's push barbecue so damn hard?
You know what it was? They probably bought like this huge stockpile of barbecue at one point, and now they're constantly trying to just pawn it off on people.
No, that is not it, because I've gone to other locations, and they all push barbecue so hard. You won't ask for barbecue, you'll get barbecue in your bag. What the fuck is so important about this barbecue?
I mean, barbecue's good. It goes with everything.
But why are we
I'm not a
pushing
huge
it? What is
I'm
the
not a
huge?
hu- I'm not-
Are they getting commission on how many barbecue they're putting in a bag? This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Why are they pushing it so hard?
It sounds like some crazy conspiracy to me. Like, the birds are not real, and barbecue sauce is getting commission.
There you go. A1.
Does anyone else experience this?
There's Big Pharma, and then there's Big BBQ. So
Because
If you have experienced this, write into our Instagram, because I want to know.
I may loathe myself, but I don't McDonald's loathe myself.
yeah, I haven't had.
You only
McDonald's in a really
7-Eleven
long
to
time.
keto yourself.
Yeah, because I care.
Hey, come back to Krieger when McDonald's has a rewards program.
That's for sure. Get McFlurries up the ass. Yeah.
I will never
If the
complain.
machine's working.
I will never put a McFlurry in my ass, no matter.
No, that spoon is way too big for mine. So
Also, does
Well, you're
anyone
also
else-
lactose intolerant, so.
Yeah, just straight out.
oat milk bottom bum. So I haven't had. I will never complain about barbecue sauce being like in my bag, no matter what it is, because I will always find a reason to use that barbecue sauce
Bag of
fairly
cookies.
soon. Huh?
Bag of cookies, barbecue sauce all over your bag of cookies. You didn't say in what format. You didn't say in its own self-contained little cup.
Hey, you know what? I would not be that mad about it.
You would
That's
be very
that's
upset.
a huge lie, Jordan. That's a huge lie.
If you got cookies and you reached your hand in there and felt mystery barbecue sauce, you would be so
Mystery
upset.
barbecue
Here's the
sauce.
deal. Here's the deal. If it was like a good cookie, yeah, I'd be pissed. But if it was like a freaking Chips Ahoy or like an
M's.
what's that one? Auntie Anne's.
Auntie Anne's is pretzels,
pretzels.
but okay.
The other one, Graham and
Wexels
Mary's.
is also
SLMs.
pretzels.
Mrs. Fields.
Sure. The crappy little ones that are super chalky and fall apart, like those ones, I'd be like,
Grandma's
oh yeah,
cookies.
yeah. You can't.
The little sugar cookies that come
Can't
in a
mess
tin.
those up. Yeah, you can't mess those up with barbecue sauce because they're already terrible. Okay,
That is quite possibly the worst take you've ever had.
yes, I know.
Jordan, you and Cam are both intellectuals. What is a synonym for a synonym?
Synonym for a synonym? Alternative.
No, that'd be an antonym.
No. All the word
Synonyms
synonym.
things are the same.
A synonym
Isn't a-
for the
isn't-
word
isn't a-
synonym would be
Hold on, hold on.
alternative because a synonym is just an alternative word that means a similar thing.
Yeah, but you can't say alternative because alternative also means something that is in of itself inherently different.
But those are two different descriptions, definitions.
Yeah, which is why you can't.
No, but they all are inherently different. A synonym, when you say a synonym is like, okay, it's pointless or it's superfluous. They both have slightly different meanings, so they all are alternatives to each other because they're not the same exact word, but they're alternates of each other.
They mean the same thing.
Dance.
They mean the same thing. They mean the same thing. You can't call one an alternative.
So then what's a synonym for a synonym?
Like, hang on, is milk and like almond milk to you because one is an
Those aren't
alternative?
synonyms, though.
Exactly,
It's an
but they are
alternative.
alternatives.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I pick it up what you're putting down.
A synonym for a synonym is just
Ranch.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Anyway, all right. Us intellectuals are moving on to call him Krager.
You intellectuals.
Do you call him Daddy? We call him Krager. Call him Krager.
All right, Krager. What is your?
That's me.
Oh wait, hang on. No, I have the question.
You have to
first.
I don't bring these.
My bad. My bad. Okay, so here's my question for you, Krager.
It's like you're new.
Is it cool for your fiance to ask you not to have a bachelor party or to put restraints on your bachelor party?
Nope.
I'm always down for restraints.
Would you like to elaborate?
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. I just thought of one. What about equals or like? Yeah.
What?
The synonym for synonym. The synonym for synonym. It's an equal.
Okay.
Cool. Moving on.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Let me ponder on that while we call him Krager and not Daddy.
Okay. So I do not believe it is good to well, first of all, blanket. It is not good to say you can't have a bachelor party. Like, it should be a mutual, like, oh, do we want to do a bachelor parties, bachelorette parties? Like, how do you feel? Like, what are, like how are we feeling about that? Like, if it's like a money thing maybe and they both don't want to do that, then sure. But even as the bachelor or the bachelorette, you are usually not the one spending any money on those trips. So I think it is just wrong to try and control your significant other that way. It is not starting off the marriage on a good note to try and control and tell someone else what they can and cannot do. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you don't trust your partner, then you shouldn't be getting married to your partner. Yeah, then that's the only reason you say, hey, don't do that, is because I don't trust you not to go fornicate with someone else, and, well, then you shouldn't be marrying that person. Unless you have an open marriage, which, that's dumb too. And putting restrictions, I mean, that's something you kind of, like, can broach, but, like, it also just, like, it should just be understood, you know, I'm marrying you, so I'm not going to use my bachelor or bachelorette party as an excuse to go hook up with someone else and do things that I would not like you to do with someone else, and so on and so forth. Like, it just is pretty, like, if you want to go to a strip club, cool, like, you know, as long as it's just, you know, no touching. But, like, I'm not a huge stripper fan. Like, why? I don't, it seems like a huge waste of money and not that much.
You like midget strippers?
Never seen it.
He's not a huge stripper fan.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know. I've been on several bachelor parties, and, like, we have a lot of fun not fucking people. So, I mean,
To piggyback on that, I would make the argument that the traditional sense of a bachelorette party is completely outdated. What is a bachelorette party if not a girls'
One last
weekend
hurrah.
or a guys' weekend? Why is it even a last hurrah? These are all things you can do whether or not you're getting married.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, it should just be called, like, I mean, they can keep the name, but it's basically just like, oh, you know, your boys are taking you out for one last, you know, fun guys weekend, and your girls are taking you out for one last fun girls weekend, because, you know, when you're married, things do change a little bit, where, like, you're going to be a little bit more dedicated to your partner, technically. I don't know.
You can
like,
still be dedicated even with a guy's weekend and a girl's weekend.
I don't think there's anything wrong with bachelor or bachelorette parties, but I'm saying, like, they're still a fun thing. I think everyone is fun to enjoy, and you can enjoy them without cheating or causing issues with your partner.
So, Jordan, at your bachelor party, was it glory holes and cocaine or no?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you know me.
I think it's a mainstay.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not glory holes and cocaine, it's not Jordan. So
if it's not,
but
just
he's
but he's the event.
Yeah,
but he was.
But
he
the
was
glory hole was
so
only available for the other dudes in the party.
Exactly. So we kept it in house.
Yes.
You've all shaking each other's hands anyway.
Yeah,
exactly.
No, I agree with all that. I think so. I don't think there's anything wrong with, like, having
restrictions
that are
guidelines.
Well, that are, like, not over the top. If it's like,
yeah,
I don't want you to go to your bachelor party and not drink, I'd be like, okay, that's a little weird. But I could get being like, don't have a prostitute come to the house. Like, okay,
that I think that's kind of blanket. I'd prefer no prostitutes.
Yeah.
I do think, everyone is different. You have your swingers. They would probably be okay with a prostitute.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. The way I see it is, if you're going to place guidelines, it's got to be equal. Guidelines belong all sides.
And you have to communicate them beforehand.
Exactly. Nothing wrong with guidelines. Just make sure
I feel like
everyone's on the same page.
Fucking Colin Krager segment is just communication. The segment.
Isn't that just relationships though?
Yeah, it really is.
Every answer to one of these fucking questions is like, you just gotta talk about it.
Yeah.
Well, I guess what we're learning is people don't know how to communicate with their partners.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the question about butt plugs, communication. All right, let's move on to Stoked on This.
Okay.
While we haven't heard or seen it, there is something to perceive. A novel type and hype, give us something to believe on. When they chose to focus emphasis, we're forming a hypothesis. But all we really know is that we're stoked on this. Stoked on this. Stoked on this.
All right, so let's start with Cam. What are you stoked on?
Yeah, so friend of the show, Kyle, he had these really cool tickets for Dodger Stadium, and we got to sit like right behind home plate at field level, and it was crazy because the Dodger game, they broke. I got a Dodger dog. There was like a Bellinger seltzer, which was pretty cool when I was there.
There was a hat with nachos, right?
Yeah, no, like that had chili on it.
Yeah, chili nachos.
Yeah, I heard it was actually even more special because you went with other friend of the show, Sarah Sanger, and it was her very first Dodger game.
Yeah, and not even just that, is that the Dodgers scored 22 runs, which has never happened in Dodger history.
Yeah.
And it's the most runs ever scored at Dodger Stadium.
Yeah.
Giants who?
Yeah. I'm also stoked on that. Look at his grumpy face.
Krager, what are you stoked on this week?
That's me.
That works so perfectly.
I for real, I'm stoked because I'm seeing Black Widow on Tuesday.
Ooh, nice.
With a couple of our friends from the bar there that I work at now.
Yeah, I don't want
to the theater, right?
We're actually going to watch it in my house, and I'm going to make Black Widow themed snacks.
Oh, nice. I don't want to spoil anything, but she does die 5 years after the movie.
Oh, fuck, okay. Damn, what a spoiler. And then also, I don't know if people follow me on Instagram or whatever, but our house is like up. None of the wiring or the drywall or anything great's in there yet, but it's the entire structure, all the 2x4s and the roof and stuff.
Good bones.
Good bones.
It does have good bones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I'm excited about.
Sweet, those are good things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let Joe do it next.
For my stoked on this, I do have a few things as well. So yesterday, one of my friends, Kyle Lynn, got some Dodger tickets from his work, and I was able to... Couldn't even finish it. Okay, no, for real. What I'm actually stoked on. I'm actually stoked on Marvel, because I'm excited for this Black Widow movie. I actually do want to go see it. Haven't seen it yet, but I am planning on doing so this coming weekend. Loki is basically coming out to be one of the best Disney Plus shows that they put out. And another thing that I'm 100% super stoked on, coming out August 11th, we get another Marvel show exclusive to Disney Plus, What Ifs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for that because that looks like it could be really interesting, especially playing on the timelines and the multiverse. This could be really exciting, and they have released new trailers for it, which really amp it up. I highly recommend watching those.
You know, the only thing I'm a little bit worried about on Loki is we have one episode left, and I feel like we might be getting a Ralph Bohner situation again. Like in WandaVision, we had all these crazy theories and stuff, and it ended up being pretty straightforward what ended up being the twists. I'm kind of worried that what's going to end up happening in this last episode is just it's another Loki variant who's been handling all this. And it's okay, that's the most obvious answer. But but why are we going with the most obvious answer?
Because they're setting it up for season 2.
I guess. Yeah, I just hope.
Also, they link everything up to every single thing. Everything's so connected. It's probably leading us up to that new Ant-Man movie.
Yeah, well, if it was leading up to Ant-Man, I'd imagine it would be Kang, because he's supposed to be a part of it, but I don't know. I just have this feeling.
Doctor Strange?
I don't know. I'm really worried that because I love Loki so much right now. I'm just worried
Or
it's not going
Mons
to end on a
Pubis.
strong note. What was that?
It could be Mons Pubis.
Sure.
Big mouth. Yeah.
Before Kreger, wait, were you done with your Stoked on this, Joe, or did you have another one?
No, just mainly the fact that yesterday's Dodger game was incredible, and it was nice to be there, nice to enjoy the moment with Sarah and Kyle and Cassie. I don't think I saw too many other people there, but, you know, it was a good environment. It was a lot of fun.
So
Crazy
before,
thing about there were so many like teenage young girls wearing like black and white.
No,
tank tops.
white tank tops with those high-waisted jeans. Yeah, I saw them everywhere.
They must be
Fun
inspired.
game. Really
Yeah.
fun game to go to.
yeah.
Never seen so many runs before.
So
So
before I let Kreger say his completely original new Stoked on this, I'm going to say mine real quick because going along with the whole Black Widow thing you guys are talking about, my Stoked on this is getting to see a brand new movie in theaters for the first time in like since Star Wars Rise of Skywalker.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you go see Fast and Furious?
Nope, I saw Black Widow. Yep. And then my other Stoked on this is that I didn't even know this was coming out, but it's out now. Skyward Sword has a remake on the Switch.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Wait,
Zelda
what?
Skyward Sword has a remake, a remaster on the Switch.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get that. That game's great.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, when's
so
that Arceus game come out?
Next year.
end of 2021. Yeah.
November, most likely. It's when all their Pokemon games come out.
Yeah. So Kreger, what is your non-baseball related Stoked on this?
I don't want to be here anymore. Wins, sales, dead. So yeah, I got to go to a Dodger game yesterday. Don't know. If
Oh,
y'all
dude, you were
heard.
there too?
Nice, I was there. I flew in just for that. Went right
Yeah,
on.
we
Right
totally
out.
missed you. Why didn't you text us?
We were right behind home plate. Where were you?
This is fun. Not having-
You said you
Go
had a
ahead,
story.
Kreger.
You said
Go
you had a
ahead.
story time too. What was your story time?
Fine. Okay. So
White tank
stoked
tops
on
and
this-
high-waisted jeans.
So stoked on this. Obviously, I went to the Dodger game actually, and got to see all the new renovations.
Actually.
Got to sit behind home plate, field level, like 15, 20 rows back. It was cool to
awesome.
see all the scoring. Scored the most runs. It was really awesome. Okay, so story time. So I had to take a piss, and it was like right before the game was about to start. I'm like, okay, I'll just go pee real quick and then come back. And then I was like, then after I went pee, the game was like just throwing up first pitch, and I'm all like, you know what? I'm just gonna. Nothing happens in the first inning. I'm just gonna go run and grab a beer and some nachos really quickly because nothing ever happens
chose
this early.
Poorly.
So I go, and also, so I couldn't find just a regular place where I had just nachos, so I had to go almost all the way to the right field foul pole, and I got in the line, and to tell you how long this line took, the cashier's name who was helping my line, her name was Gladys. That's all I need to tell you there. Her actual name was Gladys. Anyway, so I'm in line
her
waiting.
fake
On
name?
top, oh my god, on top of like so. So on top of that, everyone was walking right in front of me, no one else in the line. So I'm getting really frustrated. Then I'm watching, and the Dodgers end up scoring 5 runs. 2 home runs, and there's 5 runs scored in the first inning. And I'm all like, baseball, if you're lucky to see 3-4 runs scored in a game. So I'm sitting there like, the Dodgers are going to score 5 runs. The Diamondbacks are going to pull their pitcher in like the next inning, and the Dodgers aren't going to do anything else for the rest of the game. I missed a Bellinger and an AJ Pollock back-to-back home run. I'm like, this is the worst thing ever. So I was just so pissed. It took literally like 45 minutes for me to get my beer.
What
my
inning
nachos.
did you end up getting back to your seat at?
Second inning. The first inning was almost an hour long. Yeah.
Brutal.
So, but end up being great. Anyway, I got to see, I think, a Mookie Betts. Was it Mookie Betts who hit the first grand? Yeah, Mookie Betts grand slam, and then Justin Turner's first career grand slam.
Yeah.
So
That was
And
fun.
you
it
got
was
2 Pujols dingers.
got to see 2 Pujols dingers, and also what's amazing is douchebag ex-Dodger Josh Reddick, who went onto the cheating Astros, had to come in as a pitcher who he is a fielder, and
That's hilarious.
Pujols hit a dinger off him, and so he got to sit there as the entire Dodger Stadium laughed and yelled at him on the
Yeah.
mound all by himself.
So
Good.
two things.
So that was
two things
awesome.
I gleaned from your story.
You're going to bring up Pujols?
Well, no. First thing I gleaned from your story is that It sounds like you're talking about a Quidditch match to me with all these names and stuff. Dingers. They got the butt dinger with the Pujols and stuff. And so, but then the second thing is, it sounds like, according to the Olympics reasoning, the whole Dodgers smoked a lot of weed right before they went on the field.
Yeah, they got
I mean, have you ever looked? Yeah, I was like, have you ever seen Bellinger?
No, I haven't, because I don't watch baseball.
His eyes look like mine right now.
I watch real sports, like professional wrestling.
Moving the fuck on.
Yeah, so did you have anything else you want to say, Craig, or is that your story?
What else am I stoked on?
I know what you're stoked on. You're stoked on that we're bringing back the trivia round at the end of the episode.
Yes.
That's right. We're going to do trivia again, and for the championship. Where is the championship even? Is it your house, Cam?
It's right over here.
Oh, yeah, Joe's got it. Okay. Well, let's see.
I even got the cock.
Maybe Joe's gonna hold on to that, and we have to mail it to each other every week.
That's so expensive.
That would be awful.
Oh my god.
All right, so here I did movie trivia, is what we're gonna do.
We're not doing hashtag problem.
Nope. I passed that up this week because sometimes I like to keep it spicy.
Then I have a quick hashtag problem.
Could you save it for next week?
No, because it's about Black Widow.
Okay, tell me your hashtag problem.
They're spooky and scary, and they live in your garage.
Scarlett Johansson doesn't get
kill
naked.
You. Right? Spoiler. So I took Stacy out to go dinner and a movie because I haven't been in the movie. I think the last movie I saw was Onward in theaters, possibly. So took her out to see the movie. It was awesome. We had dinner, which was mediocre because we went to OG's. And
bad choice.
Then yeah, I know. Well, we went to the Canyon Country Theater. Anyway, so we're watching the movie. Food mediocre, beer mediocre, overpriced. But anyway, so we're watching Black Widow, which ended up being like a fun. As far as Marvel movies go, I give it like a 6.5 out of 10. For a movie by itself, probably a 7+. But as far as Marvel movies go, it was a little bit of. It was like 6.5. It was funny. It was nice.
Compare it with for the other Marvel movies?
Honestly, I thought this one was more fun than a lot of more recent ones. Like I thought it was better than Captain Marvel. I thought it was better.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was a fun movie.
It was a fun movie.
It didn't really add anything to the storyline, but it was just fun.
Actually, after rewatching Captain Marvel, it might be better than Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel is very meh.
I like David Harbour as an actor too, so I appreciated having him in the movie.
I like the Florkin.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Hopper is my soulmate.
He took my Florkin away when I was born.
But so we're watching the movie, and I'm working long hours, have a bunch of stuff going on, and so I was like, we gotta make sure not to watch it too late because I had to wake up at 4 a.m. for work the next day, and so I was like, let's see, we'll go to 8:10 showing, and so with about 45 minutes left, look at
how happy Jordan is that Krager steamrolled his "we're not having a hashtag problem" and is talking for a long time.
I'm fine. I'm listening.
You're like
so about with 45 minutes left, I'm like, oh, I need to sleep, and I'm like, doing the whole slap myself, okay, I'm staying awake. I've paid money for this first movie in over a year. I'm staying awake, and so I'm getting through it, and it's funny, and I fall asleep.
That's why you gave it a 6.5.
Parents all over
parent
again.
syndrome. Yeah, parent syndrome.
With roughly 15 minutes left, right as the climax starts is when I fall asleep. And Stacy didn't wake me up until the credits started because she didn't realize I fell asleep.
If that
Did you see how it ended?
I didn't get to see how it ended. She told me how
ranking ever.
Wait a minute, did you stay for the post-credit scene?
Yes, we stayed for the post-credit scene.
Were you awake?
He fell asleep to the credits again.
So also typical movie fashion, during the credits there was these two middle-aged nerds who were behind me, and they had to speak over the movie credits so they could talk to each other about dumb things, and it was yelling in the back of my ear. It was super enjoyable because when you sleep 15 minutes and wake up, you're very groggy and annoyed. So there was that. But I was very mad. I was very pissed off that I missed the ending of the movie. I mean, Stacy told it to me, but I love you, Stacy, but not one of her strong suits.
Question: have any of you guys fallen asleep in a movie theater?
No.
A lot.
Krager.
How do you fall asleep in a movie theater? Like, it's so loud.
It's dark.
Oh, loud.
Dude, I don't know, man. I think because I sleep watching fall asleep watching TV anyway. So I don't know. It's comfy. It's dark. It's air
Not
conditioned.
to mention, the end of this movie is literally like the end of a Mission Impossible movie. Like, there's like 50 explosions. Literally, the last 15 minutes of the movie is just like explosions happening for 15 minutes straight. I don't know how you
It's like
slept through
Michael
that.
Bay did the last 15 minutes.
Seriously, there's literally a scene where like Scarlett Johansson is running away in slow motion with an explosion behind her. I'm like, this is so ridiculous. All right.
Oh man.
Well, because it's not cool
But yeah,
unless
so
it's in slow mo.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I'm gonna watch like a new Rockstar's video breaking it down or something like that, because like I got the general gist of it, and also like I was able to deduce some scenes I've seen from the trailers that I had not seen yet. I'm like, okay, I can kind of deduce what happened. But that was my very annoyed #problem that I fell asleep during the movie.
Well, and if Gregor's done gaslighting me, we're going to move to actually good segue, because movies is our trivia topic.
Don't
so
fall
we're going to
asleep.
see who gets the championship this week. So if you are a new listener or haven't listened in a long time, buzzer is the name. I'm going to ask 10 questions. I have there's multiple choice. I also have a tiebreaker in case we get to that point. So let's start. I got to write all your names down. Let's start with number one. All right, number one. What movie did Tom Hanks get his first Academy Award nomination? Did someone say their name? Cam.
Philadelphia?
Nope.
Oh, dang.
All right, your multiple choices are Apollo 13, Big, Splash.
Joe.
Big.
It is Big.
Ah.
So Joe got the first
I would have
one.
guessed Apollo 13.
All right, number two.
Big is a great movie.
It's a good movie.
What pop group performs at the wedding in Bridesmaids? Is it the Pussycat Dolls, NSYNC, Wilson Phillips?
Krager. Is D.
TLC is incorrect.
Cam.
Oh,
Joe.
Cam.
Wilson Phillips.
Wilson Phillips is correct.
As soon as I said it, I'm all like, oh, wait. And it's Wilson Phillips. No.
Number three. What movie did Steven Spielberg win his first Oscar for Best Director? Was it Hook, Jurassic Park, E.T., or Schindler's
Krager.
List? Krager.
E.T.
Incorrect. Joe.
Schindler's List.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Number four. What famous Los Angeles landmark is heavily featured in Rebel Without a Cause?
Cam.
Krager.
The Griffith Observatory.
That is correct.
Yep.
Number five. What Hollywood movie star plays himself in Zombieland?
Cam.
Krager.
Joe.
Cam.
Bill Murray.
That is correct.
I knew that one.
Number six. The song Old Time Rock and Roll from the infamous Risky Business scene is performed by which artist? Is it Bruce Springsteen, Del Shannon, Bob Seger,
Krager.
or
Joe.
Krager?
Bob Seger.
That is correct. Krager's on the board.
Yeah.
All right, number seven. Who took over the role of Rachel Doss, Bruce Wayne's love interest, in The Dark Knight?
Krager.
Krager.
Joe.
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
That is
Damn you,
correct.
Krager.
Yes.
Wow, Krager pulled that one out of his butt. All right. Number eight. The
Just like his Nick Flurry.
Yep. The stage play Everybody Comes to Rick's was adapted for the screen to become what 1942 Best Picture winner? Was it Casablanca, The Wizard of Oz, Gone
Krager.
with the Wind, Krager?
The Wizard of Oz.
Incorrect.
Joe.
Cam, did you say your
Cam
name or
said
no?
First.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cam said first.
Everyone comes to Rick's.
No. Everyone Comes to Rick's is
Is
the actual name of the play, the stage play. What is the name of the
Oh,
movie?
Casablanca.
Yes.
Damn it.
All right. Number 9. Who wrote the scary music theme from Halloween? Cam.
John Carpenter.
Yes, that is correct.
Who would have thought the MFA is doing good at this?
All right. And then finally, number 10. What
What's the score?
The score is 2 Joe, 2 Krager, 5 Cam.
Damn.
The last question is, what Aaron Sorkin drama came out in 2010? Was it Moneyball, Steve Jobs, Charlie Wilson's War, or The Social Network?
Joe.
Joe. 'Joe.
Oh, crap. 'Cause 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 I'm gonna go Moneyball.
Incorrect. 2011. Cam, what do you think?
Dang it.
Social Network.
Social Network is correct.
I was thinking one of those two, but I was thinking the Social Network came out earlier than 2010.
So here, I'm gonna ask you-
2010 was right around the same spot.
I'm going to ask you the tiebreaker question because the tiebreaker question doesn't have multiple choice. It's just first whoever can get it.
Okay.
Which Alfred Hitchcock movie is notorious for its shower scene?
Craig. Joe.
I heard Krager.
Cam.
Joe.
I think Cam said it almost the same time as Krager.
I said it
Psycho.
first.
It is Psycho.
That's what I was good.
Why'd you take so long?
I said
It's
it
the
first.
easiest
I was-
question.
Yeah, well, I had to think about it, but you guys didn't let me, and you said it first.
Well, it
Waited
doesn't matter.
23 seconds.
Either way, you would
But
have
it
lost.
was, you are high. That was about 5 to 6 seconds.
Here we
Gregor,
go.
can I ask you, how many Alfred Hitchcock movies do you know?
The only thing that was coming to mind was Psycho. I was like, was that the movie? I don't know.
Operated boy sitting on the shelf. He is just a toy, but I turn him on and he comes to life.
And he also went to the Dodger game last night.
It's been a long time since we've heard that song.
It's been
Dresden
so
Dolls,
long.
definitely.
I had to think about my stupid dance I did. I
Yeah.
forgot about it.
I am curious, Krager, how many Alfred Hitchcock movies could you name right now besides Psycho?
The Psycho was the only thing that was coming to mind, but I was trying to think of the one we watched a while back, and I couldn't remember.
we watched an
watched
Alfred Hitchcock film?
Wasn't that the one with Jack Nicholson?
That's Stanley Kubrick.
That's Stanley Kubrick.
Same thing. That's what I was thinking of. But well, see,
Shining?
like I was trying to think of that movie. Yeah, I was trying to think of The Shining, but the only name was popping in my head was Psycho. I'm all like, I don't think that's right, but I'll say it. Oh well. And then Cam just didn't obey the rules and
You took
said
too
it
long.
when he wasn't the one up. That's
I
like your
agree. You
opinion,
did take
man.
too long, especially when that's the
I
only
took less than
Alfred
10
Hitchcock
seconds.
movie you know.
Less than 10 seconds before I was usurped. So it's
What
fine.
game show
Doesn't
can
matter.
you ever wait 10 seconds before you answer?
10-second game challenge.
Usually the host will let you know. So didn't know you're hosting. My bad, Cam.
In which he said by saying, I heard Cameron at the same time, which is my segue.
Well, that is false.
Hey, if you like this show, go check out our other shows on redfightpodcast.com, where we're a little bit more concise than today. Today started with literally me not being able to gas my way through the intro.
No.
Not good. So go check out wreckmypodcast.com. Our Instagram is there. Redbubble store is there. Our Patreon store is there. Redbubble store, that I would like to say we've had shirts and stuff for quite a long time now. Not just starting to get stuff Elite 8 Showdown. Also, go check out our Apple Podcast app.
on our Redbubble store, you can get maps of Knoxville.
Yeah, you could. We should do
You
that
can check
now.
out our non-existent Amazon link.
Yeah, go click that thing. No, go to Apple Podcast
What if
app.
it still works?
Give us a rating and a review. If you give us a review, I'll send you a sticker. And then tune back in next week when we're going to actually cover a movie of some sort. And then tune back in 2 weeks when we'll do a round table again. And Cam will be the champion who has to defend his title by bringing trivia then.
Yeah,
Forgot
buddy.
about that thing. You have to do work now.
Oh,
Wait a
yeah.
minute, who came in last place?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh, yeah, that's right, because it's last place that brings the trivia.
Do a different tiebreaker that I won't steamroll over.
Yeah, okay, we have to do a tiebreaker between Joe and Krager now. Dang it.
Do another Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Which Alfred Hitchcock movie is named Vertigo?
Joe.
The Vertigo.
Krager. Okay, I actually have I have a question here. All right, in the 1984 movie Splash, who plays the character Madison the mermaid?
Do we
Never
get a
seen the
multiple choice
movie.
on this?
Yeah,
Cam.
I can't think of a multiple choice. Cam, do you actually know
Go ahead,
this?
Cam.
Yeah. Isn't that his wife right now?
No.
Oh, fuck, whatever.
Okay.
How about another question?
Here's another question. Okay, what does the acronym TIE in TIE Fighter stand for? No, nothing. Neither one of you.
Cam.
Hold on.
Let them see if they can figure it out.
Krager, tactical yaw?
Nope.
Oh, tactical yeast.
Oh, he thinks it's TY Fighter.
Yeah, TIE Fighter.
Oh.
But also,
Um,
tactical yeast is my favorite kind of yeast now.
Okay,
TIE.
What is it, Jordan?
Tactical insurgents equipment.
it's twin ion engine.
Twin ion.
Oh.
Okay, what is the name of the bird eagle from Harry Potter that you can ride at Harry Potter?
Krager. Griffith.
Nope. His name.
Cam.
His actual name that Hagrid gave him.
Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
Buckbeak.
That is correct.
Oh, wait, the name? Oh, I thought you were talking about what is it called?
I said the name of the
Oh, no, I
Krager's
misunderstood.
bringing trivia.
All right, so Krager is going to bring trivia. His favorite thing to do.
Joe should be if Cam wasn't, high off his ass. So.
I don't think that's true.
I'm not
No.
that high.
Well, in what game show do you take 10 seconds?
I didn't take 10 seconds. That's what I'm trying to fucking say. First, you guys fuck up my story, then you guys fuck up trivia. Go. We're done. Wrap it up. We're done. Ba 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 ba. I feel like I'm on the Elite 8 letdown right now. Get me out of here.
We'll see y'all next week.
Fuck
Brought to
you.
you by Miller Lite.
And Pocock Brewing Company.
Dude, this was just a massacre of a show.
I feel like it's what people like most.
I guess, yeah. Here, let's do
When
it.
we're just like completely off the rails, I feel like that's
They
what's
come here for
the most
chaos.
popular.
I
They
know,
don't
it's
come here
true.
for a
It's
segment.
true. All right, let's
order.
let's do a tail slate real quick. Crap, I
Yeah.
forgot to do intros again. We're going to find out what's in my brain. All right, guys.
Yeah.
In some local brewery news, I can tell you, since you guys are both from here, Wolf Creek Brewery has actually sold their brewery. And we lost Cam.
We lost Cam. No, I heard they sold it to Lucky Luke, right?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They still have the restaurant, but yeah, they sold the brewery to Lucky Luke.
Oh man. I
Cam, we
think
can't hear
Cam's having a hard time right
You're
now.
on mute, Cam, on Riverside. And he's out.
gone. Of course. We haven't had Cam on in like weeks, and it's been fine, and now I have so much editing to do.
And he's back.
And he's back. Nope, can't hear anything.
Ba-da-ba, 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 ba-da-ba.
This is going to end up being like 12 files.
Can you cut this part out?
Oh, I'm going to be cutting this part out.
Yeah, so
All
my
right,
cat
cool
like,
this
kicked
is.
my computer and unplugged everything out. Oh, that's the coolest thing, Joe. So
Super
Joe.
cool.
Right?
Super cool.
A
Love
cool
it.
little Echo Dot holder.
Yeah, can I go pee first?
Yeah, go for it. It's going to
Gotta
be
make this quick.
the food debate, where I'm going to give you two foods, and we're going to say which one wins.
Okay.
The one with cheese. Y'all are fucking trash.
Whenever Cam's here,
Come on, that was funny.
I got to
That
go
was
to the greatest
funny.
Dodger game of all time, and you guys just took that away from me.
Whenever Cam's here, it's always more shitting on Krager than when it's just me and Joe. Doesn't sound like Cam is peeing.
Corey scared me. I was peeing, and then she came into the bathroom all super sneaky, quiet, and then was just like, so, and I was just like, and like I pulled my neck, like I'm like I have like a neck strain now.
How can you say you're over 30 without saying you're over 30?
I
I hold my neck with my dick in my hand.
Well, I got scared.
This has been Around a Round Table, a podcast that proves anyone can do it.